I never believed in the supernatural. Ghost stories were just stories, right? That all changed the moment I rented a small cabin deep in the woods, a place locals avoided, whispering about things no one wanted to face. The first night, everything seemed normal, the kind of silence you only find far away from city noise. But then, at exactly 3:13 a.m., my phone started ringing. No caller ID. I didn't answer. Seconds later, I heard faint footsteps circling outside the cabin. Slow, deliberate. No crunching leaves, just footsteps. I grabbed my flashlight and looked out the window. Nothing but shadows. The next morning, I found strange symbols scratched into the wooden porch steps. Symbols I didn't recognize, but they felt wrong. Over the next few days, small things kept happening. Doors creaking open by themselves, cold drafts in rooms with no windows, and at night, whispers so faint I could barely make them out. Words like, "Leave," "They're coming," and "Don't look back." One evening while trying to sleep, I saw a dark figure standing at the edge of the trees just watching. Its eyes seemed to glow faintly, like embers in the dark. I tried to tell myself it was my imagination, but it wasn't. On the third night, the power went out completely, plunging the cabin into total darkness. I could hear the wind howl outside, but underneath it, there was something else. A low, guttural growl that didn't sound like any animal I'd ever heard. By the fourth night, I knew I couldn't stay. Before leaving, I searched the cabin one last time and found an old, dusty journal hidden under a loose floorboard. The last entry was dated nearly 50 years ago and read, "The woods don't forgive those who trespass after dark. We wait in the shadows." I flipped through the pages and saw sketches of the same symbols I found on the porch, along with crude drawings of shadowy figures lurking between the trees. I don't know what they are, but I'm certain of one thing. I'm lucky to have escaped. If you ever find yourself alone in the woods, remember this: some places are meant to be left alone. This happened to my friend Luca a few years ago, and he's never been the same since. He had just moved into an old family house in a quiet town, a place that had been empty for almost a year. Luca wanted to fix it up and make it his own. The first few days were normal, but on the third night, things started getting strange. He was lying in bed when he heard someone whisper his name, softly, almost like a breath. Luca. He froze, thinking maybe it was his imagination. But then it came again, louder this time, and clearer. Luca. He got up and checked every room, but no one was there. The next morning he found the front door unlocked, something he was sure he had locked before going to bed. Over the following nights, Luca kept hearing footsteps upstairs when he was alone downstairs. Doors would creak open and slam shut by themselves. One night, while trying to sleep, he noticed shadows moving just outside his bedroom window, even though no one was supposed to be there. On the fifth night, he woke up to a cold breath on his neck, but when he turned around, no one was there. Terrified, Luca started researching the house's history and found out that a man had died there years ago under mysterious circumstances. The locals whispered that his spirit never left, that he was trapped, wandering, trying to find peace. Luca moved out soon after, but sometimes he still swears he hears his name whispered when he's alone at home.